Finally, the left has figured out the mystery why Elon Musk is banning likes. It's due to his aficionado towards anime. And the implication on Twitter that if you like anime is that you must be the diddler. Now, of course, this guy gets flack, and immediately he goes, I know that the character isn't a minor, because obviously, if it's an anime which is on mainstream television, it's very important whether or not the character is a minor. Like, nobody on Earth would watch something like, I don't know, My Hero Academia, unless they are the diddler. The only thing that you're allowed to watch are chicks that look like men in Western gaming. Like Dragon Age, that is the shit. That is what I like. The new Dragon Age coming, like, that is my stuff. And the Baldur's Gate scene, the Baldur's Gate, the one with the bear, like that is what I'm into. Shame on Elon Musk, though. Shame on Elon Musk. Apparently, he is a loser, right? According to Twitter, which is very interesting. The man sends rockets into space, has, I think, more than 4 children, is one of the richest men. No, he is the richest man on Earth. If he is a loser, then what does that make us? But I guess likes aren't going to be available on Twitter. So we got YouTube, which disables dislikes, and we got Twitter, which disables likes. Unfortunately, this is the absolute state of social media, where every single year more expressions and more freedoms are getting removed from the public. I don't like it, to be honest. And the thing with Twitter especially is, again, you have this culture where you need to like manly women, right? Like, you need to like The Last of Us 2 Abby, you need to like these things. And if you don't, you have an army of leftists that come into your mentions to call you a Khmer, right? Like, the only possible reason why you don't like Tila from He-Man is due to the fact that you are a Khmer. Like, if you do not want women to look like men, then you are the Khmer, or like they were trying to implicate that Elon is the diddler. Like, there is no other thing, right? Like, there is no other possibility that maybe you want, I don't know, women to look like they used to look in 2016 in entertainment. So what's interesting, and people have noticed this trend, is that the people that come and they're aggressive about it, and they're calling you the Khmer, you go into their bio and you look at their likes, and they're usually some sort of furry connoisseurs, homoerotic furries as well. Like, there was this guy that went at me for not enjoying the female characters in Hades. And he was into furry diapers and stuff, and I'm like, well, that's very interesting. How do you explain this? And they don't explain it. They usually block it. But like, this is when the phrase "your likes are public" became a thing, because like, you have these people that are part of certain communities, and they have certain friends, and they like certain things that the word degenerate can't even begin to describe. And one second they behave like that, and then literally the next second they behave like the individuals that go to church every Sunday, and they really, really love Jesus, and they vote for the Republican Party, and they're just dismayed that they have to share a platform with Khmers. And this is what I like to call weaponized hypocrisy, where you're not really a moral person, you're not really a virtuous person, but you're willing to use virtue when it's convenient to attack someone else. And seeing the people's likes, seeing what they would tweet, was a very great way to expose them. In fact, I managed to get, I think, over 5,000 subscribers just by going into the likes that people attacked me and making them public. It was very entertaining, but unfortunately, I will not be able to do that anymore. Fortunately, though, however, many of these people, while they don't just satisfy themselves with liking, they also retweet. So it's not like the thing is completely off the books. Like, it's not like I'm not going to be able to expose hypocrites in the future. It's just that it's going to be a little bit more difficult now. Now, of course, this is not why Elon Musk decided to hide the likes. The reason that he did it is because more often than not, people have been fired for liking. Like, yes, Western society that values freedom, liberty, and free expression is so mentally unhinged that they are willing to go after people just for clicking a like. there have been many actors and public figures and individuals who did get in trouble for liking something. I think J.K. Rowling is the first case, and after her, many have followed. So this is probably why Elon Musk is deciding to do this. I do believe that Elon Musk is serious about despising cancel culture. And this is due to the fact that he already said if you get fired over stuff you post on Twitter, you will get his legal support. And I believe Gina Carano is one of these people that has already benefited from legal counseling sponsored by Elon Musk over stuff that she said on Twitter. And obviously, out of all the people, I think she does deserve it. And this also sends a message to big corporations that, hey, do you really want a lawsuit? I mean, you can win, definitely. But chances are you're probably going to settle because it's the PR damage. It's also the costs of legal. So companies now are going to have to think about it. It's like, do I really want to fire this person over a like? Do I really want to go there? Because, it can be a little costly. Especially when the person themselves doesn't have to pay for the lawyers, but the richest man on earth is going to pay for those lawyers. Yeah, so this is probably why they made the decision. Again, I personally don't like it, especially since it created a sort of community on social media. Like, you would post something and you would see who liked it. It's like, oh, this famous content creator that I like, it really liked my post. That's cool, and then you like his post. But unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be a thing anymore. I know a lot of content creators, by the way, that would get really excited and really happy when a celebrity or someone they look up to would like their posts. And unfortunately, that's off the table now. Still, I guess there's retweeting, right? So there's still that. And this is, of course, for the people that do use Twitter. I, as a content creator, am forced to use it. Like, I have to. It's part of my job. But for the rest of you guys that don't use it, I guess you don't really care that much. Except for the fact that, yet again, another social media is restricting the abilities of people to express themselves. Still, the only good news that comes out of this is the companies that love to harvest data, they love to harvest information. It's very profitable nowadays to do it. They won't be able to tell who likes what. Like Cambridge Analytica, for instance, was one of the first companies that did this. Like, it would harvest information on likes so that it would sell it to the presidential campaign and tell the president, like, okay, these are the issues that people are interested in. These are what we consider to be right-wing individuals, and these are the top things they care about. They won't be able to do it, at least on Twitter, anymore. Still, let me know what you guys think, and don't forget to like the video if you do like it.